I bought a bunch of bright pillows because I read they would make my sofas pop. Then I heard a tip that said match them all, and another said mix them like confetti, and I was more confused than ever. What helped me most was looking at the traditional majlis seatings. Simple layers of linen, velvet and cotton. So in this video, I'll walk you through a super easy 3-pillar trick that costs less than a lunch and makes your sofas calming and welcoming. Sofas usually come with a set of matching pillows that don't really say much about you. They are kind of like the default ringtone of home decor. They are not really awful, but they are kind of forgettable. You guys, I think of pillow covers like scarves. You change one and suddenly it feels like the whole room feels fresh. Here's what I did. I took off those plain factory default pillow covers and swapped them for something with a bit more texture and warmth. Just one small change, and you guys, it made the sofa feel like less of a showroom furniture and more like my space. Now I have become a true believer in adding your own touch to the furniture because it really shows, and B, guests feel more welcome with custom touch-ups. And the best part is it actually costs less than a lunch. I actually took a lot of inspiration from traditional Middle Eastern places, like in Moroccan ryads. They throw a few soft cotton cushions on those benches, not to impress anybody, but just to make the space feel more relaxed and lived in. It's not about buying more things, it's about creating that cozy, easygoing vibe that people want to hang out a little longer. If you want my go-to color combinations and direct links to shop them, you can grab my free lookbook in the description. Okay, now let's be real. Our eyes always go to color first, right? But it's pattern and texture that makes a space feel like home. It's like your favorite sweater. The color might be what caught your eye, but it's the feel of the knit or the subtle print that makes you reach for it every single time. I want to share with you 3-part formula through which you can make your couch look fab every single time without overthinking. When you're picking pillows or anything for your sofa, really think of it like getting dressed. You want a mix which will make it feel balanced, cozy and personal. First, we'll go for a solid base. Start with one plain, solid color pillow in a rich, cozy fabric. This is going to be your anchor, like your go-to jeans or that soft hoodie you wear all the time. It's simple, comfortable, and pulls everything together. Next, add one pillow with a soft light pattern, like a white stripe or a small check. Think of it like a classic blouse or a shirt with just a bit of detail. It adds personality without stealing the show. Now for the fun part, we are going to add one pillow with a bit of texture or handmade feel. Something woven, stitched, or a little imperfect. This is your statement piece. This will not be loud, but this will make everything else feel more special. Like a scarf or handcrafted accessory that tells a story. Put all 3 together and your sofa looks layered, thoughtful and cozy without giving the feeling that you tried really hard to pull this together. You know those beautiful Moroccan tiles with star pattern? They repeat the same shape over and over, and it just works. It gives the wall a rhythm and a sense of calm. And you guys, it really gets challenging to think of the setup before buying the cushions. Here's an easy trick. Take the photo of your sofa and pull up the pictures of the pillows you are thinking about. One solid, one with a soft pattern, and one with some texture. If they look good together on screen, they will probably look great in real life too. I have always admired a good pillow stuffing. No matter how great your covers look, none of that matters if your pillow just flops the second you lean in. That's why the insert matters as much as the cover. Think of it like a good pair of shoes. Style is great, but if they're not supportive, you're not gonna wear them. Here's the thing. You guys, most budget-friendly pillows come with polyester inserts. They are cheap, but they flatten out really fast. So what you can do is, if your cover is 20 inches, you can use an insert of 22 inches. That little bit of extra fill makes the pillow look plush, full and way more put together instead of sad, slouchy corner. And in terms of filling materials, if feather inserts are something you don't prefer, you can get the same soft, bouncy look without the feathers. Just look for down alternative insert. It's hypoallergenic, super comfortable and still fluffs up beautifully. In Egyptian homes, especially in their guest rooms, you will find those plumpy, cozy cushions. Those cushions support you so well that you don't need extra support from anything. That really stuck with me. So now I make sure that my cushions feel just as thoughtful. I use recycled down blends. They're soft, bounce back with a quick fluff, and they're easier on the planet too. Now let's talk about how to actually arrange them in terms of size and shape, because the way you layer your pillows actually makes a big difference. Most people just line up a bunch of same-sized pillows in a row. That kind of a setup gives the feeling of a hotel bed. No doubt it's neat, but it's kind of stiff. Instead, think of layering your pillows like building steps you can lean into. Each one a little smaller than the one behind it. Start at the back, big square pillow, something around 24 inches. It's there for the support and sets the base. Then in front, place 2 slightly smaller square pillows, about 20 inches. These are where you can play with texture and a bit of pattern. At the front, add a small rectangular pillow like a lumbar or bolster. So this one is not just for show, this is perfect for your arms and your lower back to support. In traditional Gulf homes, especially in the majlis seatings, you will often see big floor cushions layered with smaller ones. You will see some are soft and some are firm, and it's not all about how it looks. It's actually super practical. Whether it's elders, kids, or guests, everyone finds a spot that suits them. And sometimes I swap in a round bolster for a softer silhouette. Most cushions are all square or rectangular. This one breaks up all those straight lines and just makes the whole couch feel softer and more inviting. Okay, so this is something we have to be honest about. Sometimes our space just feels a bit boring, right? And to be honest, we cannot keep buying furniture all the time. So here's what I do to make things feel fresh without spending a lot of money. Start with a couple of neutral pillow covers. In cotton or linen materials, that could work all year round. You can think of them like your sofa's version of a good pair of jeans. Then as the season changes, just swap in a few new covers to match the vibe. In spring and summers, I go for softer and lighter fabrics. Something that feels light and airy. Even if you're just adding 1 or 2, it will still make the room feel brighter. In fall or winters, I like to switch to more richer fabrics, like velvet or something thicker, because deeper colors and soft fabrics makes the room feel warmer and more welcoming. Honestly, it's such a small change, but it really helps to shift the mood of the room without you overthinking it. And you will see this in so many Middle Eastern homes that during Ramadan, people bring out those soft, breathable cotton cushions, perfect for evenings and get-togethers. Then as the weather cools, the velvets and the embroidered fabrics for Eid and family gatherings. Honestly, just swapping the cushion covers can totally change the vibe of the room, and it just takes like 5 minutes. Plus, you're only storing a few, so no need of a giant closet or anything. I store mine under the bed in clear bins. They are easy to grab and easy to swap. Plus, seeing your covers side by side reminds you when it's time for a new color combination. Alright, that's a wrap on pillow talk. I know swapping pillow covers might seem small, but swapping out just 1 or 2 can totally refresh your room without hurting your wallet. Give one of these tips a try and let me know it in the comments how it feels, and I'll see you next time.